Today's pause. Pause. I'm not going to get into the history of this phenomenon or the alliterations of pause. I just want to talk about how we got to pause, where we have grown men and grown women who are north of the age of 40 saying things, and then by the time they finish, they say pause. So I'm gonna talk my own personal stories first, and then I'll get into the whole thing. Now, I have 3 children, 22, 21, 17. Damn, I'm old, right? But one thing I learned when I'm hanging out with these kids, that I can't talk about anything that is gonna require them to tell me pause. And I'm not understanding that. And there's no real gender bias to this word anymore. It's anything that seems inappropriate. So I have decided to go and teach the world about using the good Queen's English to articulate yourself so that you don't get the word pause. So, DJ Hut, I was in Pittsburgh and I went, with Jamila to have Texas Roadhouse. And I went and got some meat. Pause. Right. You see what I mean? So, right. So now I have to say, Hut, I went to Texas Roadhouse to have a steak. Because if I don't say steak and if I use the word meat, someone's going to tell me pause. That is how crazy this has gotten, that you can't talk about nothing being big, strong, or anything because they're going to say pause. Women, you can't talk about putting nothing in your mouth because you're going to hear pause. And so I thought this would be the most hilarious segment to have because there are examples. You know what? I wish